I kept saying this to myself on repeat. There is no way, Mel, if you've worked this hard, that you will not be rewarded. You have to believe that this moment is preparing you for something amazing that hasn't happened yet. Keep going. And so I repeated that over and over and over and over and over again as I wanted to throw in the towel, as I would start to bash myself, as I would start to feel sorry for myself and be like, nope, there's just no way I'm going to believe that something amazing isn't going to happen. I've worked too hard. Something amazing that hasn't happened is coming. And when you get yourself into that mindset, it creates a sense of resilience and momentum and resolve that you need in order to keep going when the shit hits the fan or when you feel disappointed or when life is beating you down. And you tell your mind what's important to you. There is extraordinary science that proves that your mind has a live and ever-changing filter, a live network that changes how it views the world, what it lets in, what it blocks out. And if you program your mind correctly, and if you're clear about what you want to create, your mind will help you get what you want. Know what you want. Don't you dare let fear rob you of going for it. What's the worst that's going to happen? That you're going to go for your dream and it's not going to be as great as you thought? That you're going to go for your dream and it's not going to work out, and so you're going to have to come back to this job? Are you kidding me? Knowing what you want, you are ahead of the game. That's half the battle, is just knowing what you want in your heart. So if you're already there, you know you want to travel, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a singer-songwriter, you want to paint for a living. If you've got that, the only thing you need to do is go. Don't you dare let fear stop you one more day. You're wasting your life if you're not going for the thing that you know in your heart you need to do. I had a woman reach out to me this morning and ask me for a favor, and then she said, Mel, I'm going to shoot my shot. And here's what I want to tell you. In life, you don't have just one shot. You see, the only difference between you and anybody that has created the things that you want in life is that they just kept shooting over and over and over and over again until they got what they wanted. In life, you have an infinite number of shots. The secret to success, the secret to happiness, the secret to achieving all the things that you dream about is to take the shot over and over and over again. You get up every day. You try again. When somebody tells you no, you ask a different way. You ask a different person. You ask or you shoot and you shoot until you get what you want. That's how you succeed in life. You don't just have one shot. You have an infinite number of shots. So just keep taking them. If you're going through a hard time right now, I want you to know you're not alone. I'm experiencing a lot of anxiety and grief and sadness right now over changes in my life, and here's what I'm doing about it. I wake up every morning with a big sense of dread and fear, and I force myself out of bed. And then I force myself to make my bed. And then I force myself to get moving, take my meds, and get dressed. And then I force myself to keep moving. I sit down and I journal all my thoughts to get them out of my head and onto paper. And then I get myself outside where I move my body. Whatever you're feeling right now, it's temporary. You can and you will move through this, and you can and you will feel better. You're not a kid anymore. I'm dead serious about this. Like so many of you are waiting to be picked. By who? Jealousy is desire. That's all that it is. And when it starts to bubble up and consume you, and it used to consume me like crazy. I used to be just like that person that you were talking about, Jay. Jealous of everybody. Jay, I hate Jay. Jay has a podcast. Oh, I hate Jay. Jay's been at this longer than, look at all those followers that Jay has. Oh, of course, he lives in LA. Of course, he's got I could just, woo-hoo, spin it all. But here's the thing. This is the coolest part about jealousy. You ready? You cannot be jealous of someone or something that you don't truly desire. I'm not the least bit jealous of somebody who has the most extraordinary apartment in New York City. I don't want to live there. It's not meant for me. Jealousy is a clue. It's a directional signal. It's a dot on the map of your life, and the desire is blocked by fear or comparison or insecurity or stress or whatever. You didn't lose your motivation. Motivation is not the problem. The issue is that you lost your focus on what you're fighting for. When you start to feel lost, when you feel disconnected, when you feel low energy, when you feel like you're on autopilot, just stop and consider that truth for a minute. Are you currently playing any game in life or working on something in your life that is worth fighting for?